In her previous two starts before struggling against Italy, Palunjik Tankau is the captain wearing number 5, averaged around 12 points across the first 6 games, but had just 5 against the Italians. Onima City-Rec wears 6. She stepped up the last 3 games with team highs of 23, 14 and 13. Wailawana Pinyabong wears 10, 13 points in 3 straight games before failing to hit that mark in the game against Italy. Nusara Tomkon has been brought in as the new setter by the head coach. Sriwachi may tackle. And Malikor Kanton, the number 15, also gets the start. She stepped up as one of Thailand's standout scorers after their bad injuries, but then struggled as well against Italy, as Thailand took their worst defeat of the tournament so far on this court a couple of days ago. They've never finished higher than 13th in this tournament, Thailand. They've given themselves a good chance of finishing in the top 10 here in Japan. But they do need to respond to Turkey's win earlier on this court by getting up and running themselves in round 2. Turkey have leapfrogged them into 5th place for now. Bulgaria, on the other hand, looking to build off an encouraging display against Russia to lift themselves clear of the bottom. Thailand will start on serve with Nusara Tomkon, the 33-year-old setter. And Bulgaria land the first blow. Swept right-handed by Ruseva into an open backcourt. Captain's contribution right from the off, and now she's on serve. 2 in a row in quick succession for Kristina Ruseva. Bulgaria's joint 3rd top scorer overall in this competition with 60 points. Quick-fire scores, this time Dimitrova. Bulgaria bursting out of the gates. And that will bring an end to that run on serve for the captain. Thailand get their first score. So much power behind that big hit from Paskova. Limited to just 5 points against Russia on Monday. She only converted 4 out of her 16 spike attempts. She nails that one. Thailand answer right back, emphatically over the top of the net with Wailawana Pinyabong. Wailawana again, this time stopped by the double block. She'll reload and refire, and this time hit the target. 2 in a row for Wailawana Pinyabong, and Thailand back in touch. And an ace on serve as well for Taktao Nuek Jang. Thailand tie level at 4-4. 3 in a row. Plenty of power from Gergana Dimitrova, the 22-year-old, firing off the top of the block to regain the lead for Bulgaria. She's on serve now. 17 out of 47 spikes converted against Russia. Not the greatest percentage, but she kept on firing. What a block from Thailand, who don't produce too many of those. Nuek Jang and Ting Kao sewn together, shoulder to shoulder. No way through. She is their best blocker, the captain, but with just 0.41 stuffs per set. They're one of the smallest teams in Japan. They may well be the smallest, in fact. Ting Kao tipped that time. Stopped in the backcourt. City Rat comes back. Save low down by Paskova. And Bulgaria find a way to finish. Gergana Dimitrova, their elite scorer, taking charge of the rally. Closing in on the 100-point mark of this competition. One of the City Rack into the net. Ting Kao to help it over and to help it all the way through. A mix-up in the Bulgarian defence, and we're level at 6-6. Oh, Ting Kao denied the block right into the backcourt. A stop from point-blank range. Ruseva hadn't even really elevated off her feet, but she angled her arm superbly. Ting Kao again, stopped by the libero this time. That time fired over the top of the blockers, off their fingertips. Bulgaria into the technical timeout with an 8-6 lead over Thailand.
Иначе, той ситуация крайните не търсете само бок. Ако имате възможност да играете отгоре надолу, не се притеснявайте от топката. Те малко са по-пасивни тук на този бок ще парчи. Въпросът е да е отгоре надолу.
แข่งให้โอเวอร์หน่อยมันตีไม่สูงแต่เราไปอยู่อย่างเงี้ยมันเลยกระจายโอเวอร์ไปนิดนึงนะปรับจังหวะได้เปลี่ยนมา
เพราะว่าเขาเซฟบล็อกได้ตลอดเลยมันดูอยู่แล้วเมื่อกี้เซฟแล้วบอลมันแต่ว่าเวลาเรายึดเข้า3 เมตรมันจะถอยไม่ได้ช่วยกันบล็อกไม่ได้แล้วก็น่าจะ
It's been a really impressive start from Bulgaria, picking up where they left off against Russia when they were able to take a set off the 7-time world champions. They've got the better of Thailand in the early exchanges of this one. City Rack failing with the tip, and the Bulgarian run goes on and on. The Bulgarian blocker's too big. City Rat found a way over this time, but it was saved brilliantly by the backcourt cover. This time she goes for power over precision, stopped again by the Bulgarian defense. Panoy keeps it up for Thailand. Down the line, saved by the libero. An explosion then from the 3-meter line from Gergana Dimitrova. Bulgaria digging deep on defense and then exploding on offense. Thailand have been one of the most impressive defensive teams to watch through this competition, but Bulgaria giving them a taste of their own medicine there.
Ако може тази топка, Krajnite sušni centru, može taj top gdje? Ne.
ไม่ถามการบอกแล้วว่าตัวเบอร์หนึ่งอยู่เนี่ยมันยังมี3 เมตรมานี่เยอะตำแหน่งนี้ห้ามทิ้งเพราะว่า3 เมตรมันจะมาบ่อยมากนะเพราะฉะนั้นมันลายนี้คือลายถนัดยืนดีๆหน่อยนะเฮ้ยไม่เป็นไรใช้เท้าค่อยๆไปเจอลูกนะค่อยๆก่อน
Bulgaria's top scorer, Gagana Dimitrova, and their leading blocker, Kristina Ruseva, have carried the fight to Thailand. The captain needs to rally the troops. Thailand down by 4. Each of those Bulgarian players has 4 points each already. Another great save, this time from Gagana Dimitrova. And Pyongyit Tinkao finally gets one to stick over the top, having been denied a couple of times. Something to cheer for the Thai fans. Stopped that time by Dimitrova. She got a second bite of the cherry here and made it count. With a sizzler to the sideline. 2 in a row for Thailand. Back in business. Another player who'd been denied on a few occasions, Onima Sitirak. Key scorers for Thailand finding their feet here in the first. The serve floats long. Bulgaria lead by 3. Off that wayward hit from Pyongyit Tinkao. A body shot unleashed by Gagana Dimitrova, who's really come out swinging here. Bang! Right to the back court, taking out Malakar Canton. Right hand hook to the ribs. Oh, this time Dimitrova stopped on the far side, 1-on-1. She'd been firing on all cylinders up until that point. What a great response from Malakar Canton, who'd been battered in the backcourt on the previous point. Now there's another for Canton from the far side after the tremendous defensive work of Supatra Payroy. The libero first to that, then the set from Tomcom, the finish from Canton. Dimitrova going for precision over power that time and just touching it home. Bulgaria leading by 2, 13-11. Despite the best efforts of Mitsura Tomcom, who very nearly kept it alive. Jang stopped right down the centre, right on top of the net, no way through. The big one-on-one block this time from Nasya Dimitrova. Bulgaria well and truly on top after the shack serve reception. Miroslava Paskova Off the back set from Kitipova. Kantong squeezes that one through, but no touch. Off the blockers as it travels out of bounds, and Bulgaria have opened up breathing room here in the first set.
По-близо до филето. Няма боб. Идва смело в атака. Виждам тук Ники Прилика. Виждам се всички много смело отгоре. Лицето е тъжно. Смело да даде топко. Дайте ги по-отгоре и смело върху атака. Веднага на транзишън искам да събираме.
ไม่ห่างเนี่ยพอเราไล่มาเปลี่ยนได้มันยัง4 แต้มเรายังมีโอกาสนะ
5-point Bulgarian lead, but their head coach Ivan Petkov still very animated in the timeout. Can Thailand respond with the calmer coach Sriwachime tackle? Looking to help them turn the tide here in the first set, a first set that is potentially getting away from them. Bulgaria looking to continue their run on serve with the captain, Hristina Ruseva. And another big block on that far side as Bulgaria builds a defensive wall.
Point to Bulgaria.
In the face of Onima Sityrak, the two Dimitrovas.
Топката. Тук играе остро. Дръж горе ръцете на тази топка. Ясно ли? Ако играе малко от тя ъгъла, много е малко.
เอาแบบให้แรงขึ้นมันขึ้นมาหน่อยตอนนี้มันแรงนะ
เอาแต้มเอาแต้มเอาแต้ม
So much cause for concern for Thailand that they call a timeout, only 1 point after the technical timeout. The captain, Leumjit Tinkau, takes a seat on the bench. Onima Sityrak stopped on multiple occasions at the net. A big blocking performance so far from Bulgaria. Gana Dimitrova leading the way for them with 7 points already. That's a nice touch from Malikar Kantong over the top of the blockers down the centre. No matter what position Thailand find themselves in, they always seem to find a way to play the game with a smile on their faces, and that has really been admired here in Japan. Persuaded a lot of neutrals to get behind them. That one floating just a little too long for Onima Sityrak. Their effort around the court on defence has been really admired here as well, but they have faded the longer the competition's gone on. A number of reasons for that. Not back over, up into the lights, right onto the baseline. It was going to drop. Here comes Dimitrova to power it back at Panoy. Bulgaria by 7, 19-12. Gana Dimitrova's hardly put a hand wrong as Bulgaria forced Thailand back and then finished them off. Rolo and Pinyupong into the net. Bulgaria are racing away with the first set here. It just caught the underarms of the blocker. Laura Kitipova, it'll go down as a block. Save low down on the deck as well. A cross court from Dimitrova found the sideline. Everything that she hits turns into points for Bulgaria. A remarkable first set showing from their number one. against the block again. City Rat to squeeze it through. Thailand still down by 8 points though. They'll change their setter, Tomcom making way for Gade Pod. Bulgaria firing into the net, so 2 in a row. Paskova off the mark. Nailed to the floor by Nasia Dimitrov. Absolutely smashed it to the side of the double block, right onto the sideline, Dimitrova. City Rack to help it across. There's the back set, Dimitrova again, all the way onto the far sideline this time, and everything finding its spot on the floor for Bulgaria, especially the two Dimitrovas. If one doesn't get you, the other will. She's got 4. Her namesake has 9. Off the top of the block this time for the tie point, but they're down by 8, and Bulgaria only need 2 more to seal this first set rather quickly. Malikov Kamtong that time. The block deflecting the ball against the antenna. Dimitrova puts another nail in the tie coffin of set 1. 9 set points for them. Dug out by Panel. Wailuana Pinyupong stopped. Backcourt attack all the way through, no touch. Frustrating for Bulgaria, but they'll get 8 more opportunities to finish this one off. A rare miss hit from Gagana Dimitrova. City Rack squeezes another home. For Thailand at least making this scoreline in the first set look a little more respectable. Dug out by Panoli again. City Rack once more against the block. There's a whistle. It's a fault against Bulgaria, and Thailand have saved 3 out of 9 set points. A timeout called by Bulgaria to try and see them over the finish line. It's been a lot tougher than they expected, perhaps.
皆様、フラッシュ付きのカメラの撮影は禁止となっております。お気をつけてください。皆様、フラッシュを焚いてのカメラ撮影は禁止となっております。お気をつけてください。
This is what they'll find when they go up against this Thai team. They're so resilient. They always dig deep no matter what the situation against them. I think everybody expects Bulgaria to see this one through, but Thailand have made it look a lot better than it was. And they have the wind in their sails right now as they look to continue this momentum on serve. Off the block and away for the score. Bulgaria get there in the end. And the fourth set point. And they take the first set 25-18 behind her wonderful haul. The number one with 9 points. Gagana Dimitrova very much number one here, and Bulgaria are ahead for the first time in the second stage, and Thailand now have to find a way to respond. A demoralising defeat for Thailand against Italy a couple of days ago. They haven't quite got back in business just yet. They're going to have to do what they are experts in doing. That's digging deep and coming back strong. We'll see if they can adjust in set two. The Bulgarians have been big so far. A 25-18 first set. 5 more points from attack hits, 3 more on block. Serves level at 1 each. 1 fewer for the Bulgarians on errors from their opponents, but that didn't matter. Such was the presence of their frontline defense at the net and their big attack hitters on offense. Led by the number 1, Gagana Dimitrova with 9. Nazya Dimitrova, the number 2, had 5. And the captain, Kristina Ruseva, with 4 points. Nobody had more than 4 for Thailand. And Bulgaria looking to pick up right where they left off. Thailand were able to save 3 set points to make that first set scoreline look a little more respectable down the stretch, but Bulgaria were always pretty comfortable, especially after the timeout called by the coach. They were able to go and finish the job. They certainly won't want to take their foot off the gas, though, here in set 2. They're only off the bottom of the pool F standings. Bulgaria on a sets win percentage, level on points with Azerbaijan. 3 points here would be absolutely crucial for them in making sure they don't finish bottom. It would pretty much guarantee it. Unless Azerbaijan blitz them tomorrow. We're a long way off a straight sets win anyway here. Thailand looking to come back strong in set 2. There's a bit of a delay in getting the second set underway as Maria Karakasheva prepares to serve. And the point will go the way of Bulgaria. An error on the Thai side of the floor. Touch of the net by Plumjit Tinkau. Somehow helped over for the score as well. Oh, Dimitrova got it over, but it was jammed back against it. Flicked up and over the top, but then inside of the Dimitrova block attempt. City Rat with so much power. It was too hot to handle in the backcourt. Thailand take the lead, 2-1. Karakashima doing her best to dig it out, but failing. That's a miss it from Ruseva. Well over the top of the block and beyond the baseline. Tandem attack coming in on this near side, surely too far. Tinkau still recovers, they help it over. Now they have to dig their heels in on defense. It'll come back at them. Turned over the top off the hip from Dimitrova. They'll try from the other side against the block for the score. Tremendous Thai defense. They battened down their hatches. They survived the Bulgarian barricade. And they finished them off with a wall of their own. And Thailand have scored 4 of the first 5 points of the second set. The kind of run that seemed so unlikely in the first. They built a platform off their tremendous team defense. Bulgaria emphatically back in business off the back of the timeout though. Miroslava Paskova. City Rat shut down by the double block. Bulgaria back in touch. Again, it was the number 6, Paskova. Off her right hand, 2 points in a row for her. City Racks switching flanks and lashing one to the back corner. Denied on the far side, now in the front right position, drilling one through the defense. Dimitrova denied by another big blue wall. The Thai block forming as well as it has at any point in this tournament early on here. Tatao Nuik-Jeng with the rejection to stop the leading scorer in the match. Too hot to handle for Pornpoon Gaypad. As Bulgaria continue to try and batter this Thai defense to wear them down. And they are within 1 off the fault. An illegal touch of the ball from Gaypad. Thailand looking to hold Bulgaria off though. 7-5 they lead, 1 point away from the technical timeout. City Rat to the sideline. with tremendous accuracy and technique. Thailand to the technical timeout with a 3-point edge here in set 2. They have responded again.
Nah, แต่ทีนี้ปูกับปูช่วยดีเป็นหนึ่งควบคุมบอลนิดหนึ่งนะได้พยายามหน่อยปูดีกว่าเลยเอาได้เลย
Thailand have turned to what they're so good at: quick defense, maximum effort, and team spirit. And Bulgaria have, for the first time really in this match, been rattled on offense. So Dimitrovas have started to struggle. Again, Thailand digging it out against the block though. On the far side, Nastia Dimitrova and Laura Kitipova. They were watertight. Off the block again. Junk squeezing it through to this near side for the right-hand hit off the triple block. Backcourt attack, City Rack, tremendous save by the libero, tipped over. City Rack across, camped onto the sideline off the mark. That time it was the Thai offense on top, looking to batter the Bulgarian defense, which stood up to the test, impressively so, on that dive from Todorova. Bulgarian block is doing the business now as well. Created that opportunity for Nastia Dimitrova to tip. No way through, one-on-one, and then she had the final save. There they are again down the centre and on the near side, but Nuitjak forcing it through, and that ends a run of 3 straight Bulgarian points. Plenty of hack time over the top of the net for Nastia Dimitrova. It's a purple patch for her as Bulgaria look to come back. 7 points now. Rack with a smash back towards the baseline again. A tough start for her, but she's found her feet and exploded off them now here in the second. And the ace on serve gives Thailand a 2-point lead. Malakar Kantok, 11-9. Gana Dimitrova, who is also Bulgaria's best receiver and their second best digger, unable to do anything with that one. Well, that one came back with interest though, over the top from Kristina Ruseva. well wide of the mark for Kitipova. Thailand by 2 again, 12-10. Not been anywhere near as comfortable for his team in this second set as it was in the first. This time it was stopped, the hit from Ruseva. City rack dug out as well, tipped up over the net. Bulgaria will come again here. The hit from this near side, touched over the top of the Thai block to great effect by Paskova. Some Paskova precision after the tremendous defensive work behind her from Zana Todorova. How about that from Pompu Gaypart? An impudent finish from the number 3. The setter taking matters into her own hands. Drilled on the angle by Paskova. Bulgaria staying within touching distance. And the ace on serve ties them level. Kristina Ruseva makes it 13-13. Oh, that serve was well left, but the decision a little too late from Malakar Canton because she didn't quite get out of the way of it quick enough. Let's see, it caught her. She made the right decision to leave it, but wasn't able to execute. City rack ties the ties level now, 14-14, a really tight and hard-fought second set here. Just caught the double block on its way down. Dimitrova watched it dropping out of the lights and then rifled it out of bounds off the block. It's taken a while, but Gagana Dimitrova finally up to double figures. 9 of her 10 points had come in the first set. Remarkable to think she's only just got up and running here in the second. Here she goes again. There's an error. And it's a Bulgarian point to take them into the technical timeout with a 2-point lead, 16-14.
Bravo. Haydi.
This is potentially very damaging to Thailand's hopes of a first ever top 10 finish at the World Championships. Down by 2 here in the second set, having lost the first. They've already been overtaken by Turkey in terms of finishing in 5th place in Pool F after Turkey's win in 4 sets this morning over Azerbaijan. Well, Thailand need to rise to the challenge laid down by the Turks. And that's a good response. City ran Firing one to the baseline to extend her tally. She's performed fairly well so far. Onoma City rack up to 8 points to lead Thailand in scoring. Kept alive somehow off the body of the libero. Payroy took it to the chest and was able to help her teammates build off that tremendous defensive work to score and to tie. Payroy stopping it, tensing the abs. And then Wailawana Pinyapong pinged it back. Thailand from 2 down have the lead in set 2, 17-16. A really good serve, dropped in low for the ace. Another brilliant serve from City Rack, somehow kept alive by Dimitrova this time. And set again. Nuek Jang all the way to the back corner. The Thais have takeoff, fear in Osaka. From 2 down to 2 ahead. Timeout Bulgaria.
ถ้าปีบอลแต่ว่าเขาด้านหลังเราได้คะแนนเลยนะตอนนี้เพราะฉะนั้นปูมันยุ่งเหมือนเดิมเอหน้าหรือเอกก็ได้ให้กิ๊บเอาบนมันจะได้ดึงตัวนี้ไว้นะแล้วก็ออกมาได้ไม่เป็นไรอยากพูดตัดสินใจดีๆไม่เป็นไรนะช่วยกันเฮ้ยบอลเราอ่ะบอลคือบอลเราถ้าเรารับได้เรามีโอกาส
Две топки гледаме, някаква бърза къса гледаме ситуациите, нормална топка искам да отворите малко. Хайде, дай!
End of timeout.
Can Bulgaria weather this storm that's come their way here in set 2? Now trailing by 2 as Thailand look to tie the match level at 1-1. Onoma City Rack on a superb run on serve. Wow, what a way to cut the Thais' momentum. Nazia Dimitrova with a dagger to the feet to Payroy. Jang finds a way through again. 2 in quick succession for tap down Nuek Jang. Thailand back up by 2 once more, 19-17. She's on serve now, the number 4. Another tremendous takeoff from Nazia Dimitrova. Off the perfect serve reception, the set put her right on top of the net. Thailand just holding off any potential Bulgarian comeback at the moment, though. Wailawana Pinyapong against the block, out of bounds. Off the hands of Ruseva. Oh, that one's so close, just beyond the baseline. That was very close, so close that he's going to challenge the call.
Challenge by Thailand.
I have a sneaking suspicion that this might have caught the line. If it didn't, it could only have been a whisker away. Well, that's further away than it looked.
The challenge was not successful.
It just shows how deceiving things can be on first view and in real time. Change for Thailand. Sees Chachuon Moksri come in. Canton goes to the bench. really good serve reception, allowing the set right on top of the net. Wailuana Pinyapong starting to pick up pace again. 4 points for her now, 2 of them over the last couple of minutes. Usaba gets alive somehow. Thailand have to brace themselves again over the top of the block to deceive that typically tenacious Thai defense. Miroslava Paskova dropping one into the open hole. Agonizingly out of reach. Petya Barakova has come in on setter for Bulgaria. It's a really good serve. Pyongyang Tinkao returns it though with a touch off the block. Thailand standing firm for now. 22-20. It looked as though it was going to be a Bulgarian ace, but how about this effort from Citirak on the far side to save it? And then the Thai captain had the final say off the hands of the blockers. Citirak trying to force it, just push it across to the backcourt, which was bare. Over to the sideline, but got her angles mixed up. And Bulgaria have halved the deficit again. Can they finally get level? No, they can't. The serve into the net from the captain, Kristina Ruseva. His team down by 2. And Thailand only need 2. Malakar Kantong back on. Well, Nasia Dimitrova has taken over from Gagana Dimitrova in this second set. She's up to 10 points now. A rocket off the right hand of Citirak. Thailand with 2 set points to try and tie level. Could it be their first set so far here in Osaka? Yes! Off the ace of the superstar Citirak, who's really stepped up again. All the way to the back corner. 11 points for her. And his team have tied level. And after losing the first set 25-18, Thailand respond in set 2, taking it 25-22. And now we go to a pivotal third set. The Thais showing their fight once more. And his team need a rethink. Bulgaria won, Thailand won.
ขอสักลูกนะมันเย็นได้ไหมดูช้าไปอ่ะมันขึ้นแล้วมันตีแล้วตัวไม่ตรงกับบอล
もうね、何も言わずにちゃんと高橋が自分からマイクを握ったっていうことは結構なんかそうですね、まあじゃあ、今日の試合いかがですか？
Welcome back to the Osaka Municipal Central Gymnasium, where Thailand have just taken their first set of the second stage. And they've tied this match level with Bulgaria. 1 set each now. Can Bulgaria respond after a huge improvement from Thailand in that second set? They were battered by Bulgaria in truth in the first. And as has typically been the case at these championships, they were able to dig deep in the Thai tank, fuel a comeback. Led by the 11 points of Onima Sitirak, the number 6. She's tied level now with Bulgaria's leading scorer, the number 1 Gergana Dimitrova. Only 2 points for her in that second set after 9 in the first. Nasia Dimitrova instead took over. She got up to 10 in set 2. It's the number 10 for Thailand, Wailawana Pinyupong, who will start us on serve here in set 3. Well, there you go. After only 2 points in set 2, Gergana Dimitrova scores her first of set 3 after just a couple of seconds. She's looking to spark that Bulgarian offense back into life. Mira Todorova to serve now. Sitirak against the block, kept alive off the net twice. It'll come straight back at them though. Nasia Dimitrova. The 2 Dimitrovas on the mark early in set 3 for Bulgaria. Thailand worn down and then finished off. Sitirak back close to the baseline, but not close enough. Bulgaria have scored the first 3 of set 3. Just over the net from Todorova. Tinkau squeezes it back, helps up off the net, backcourt attack. Good part to set it, Tinkau to finish it. Thailand emphatically up and running in set 3. Well, what a hit from Paskova, exploding that one through the eye of the needle. In the end, it was a case of just try and get out the way of it. Kept alive off the net by Bulgaria, touched over the top. And squeezed inside of the block by Tatthao Nuekjang. Thailand trying to keep it tight early on. The block not tight enough to the net. That dive on defence in vain. Nasia Dimitrova squeezes that one home. Again, it was a tremendous save on defence from the libero. It only delayed the inevitable. And Canton stopped by a big Bulgarian wall. A triple block on this near side. 2 of them, in fact, tied together. And the 2 on the far side that time beaten. Not closing in on the net enough. Sitirak found a way through, as she has done. time and time again so far here this afternoon. Up to 12 points now to lead all scorers, the number 6 for Thailand. City Rat got down to that one. It came at it like a bullet out of the chamber of a gun. He somehow reacted to get down but couldn't keep it up. What a hit from the Bulgarian number 12, Karakasheva. Malakor Kantong responds, closes the gap to 3. 7 points for her now. Only Pleomjit Tinkau and Onoma City Rat have more for Thailand. That one stayed alive for longer than Thailand thought it was going to. They can eventually celebrate and laugh. It was still alive there. They were already fists clenched celebrating. And the ping-pong denied on the near side. Bulgaria with a 3-point lead of the technical timeout of set 3. Both teams battling hard, but Bulgaria shading it. Once again, Thailand need to find a way to come from behind. See Pleomjit Tinkau very vocal as they take their positions back on the court. The captain wearing the number 5. One of the more experienced players on their lineup. 34 years of age and the most capped player as well. It's not quite falling for them here in the third set just yet. Down by 4 now, Thailand. Complete misjudgment there. Did that one get a touch? No, it didn't, off the blockers. So another over just wildly off the mark. Thailand get a much-needed point as they try and steady what had been a sinking ship. Fisted over by Kitipova. City Rat from the 3-metre line against the triple block of the centre. While Ping-pong squeezes it to the back court. Druid against the tie block this time, but out of bounds off a hit from Paskova. Bulgaria back up by 4. Laura Kitipova goes out here with Petya Barakova coming in as the backup setter. Wailawan, a ping-pong quickly down through the centre. And Thailand closed the gap to 3. The number 10 has taken her tally up to 5. Tinkau down the line, got it. Thailand within 2. Despite the best efforts of Bulgaria, beyond the reach of the diving libero Zana Todorova. Really well angled by the Thai captain. And the ace on serve as well. Wailawana Pinyapong now serving to try and get Thailand level from 4 down. And they are level. Miroslava Paskova into the net. 10-10. And Bulgaria forced to call timeout here. It's come off the rails for them.
Sad Naptur možete sa servisom, tako ide perfektni servis, treba da bude hard pataka, много pataka. Кришиме стрпатира и величе бок. Ajde!
そして隣に落ち着いて見てる。End of timeout.
Well, we're approaching the midway point of a pivotal, perhaps midway set in this match. And back in business, Dimitrova from the far side has struggled a little bit through sets 2 and 3 after a tremendous set 1. Thailand level 11. City Rack just putting that one out of the reach of Todorova. And then behind her, Karakasheva. And the ace for Pliamjit Tinkau. Thailand ahead. The captain back into the corner. And Thailand back into the lead. She can't repeat her heroics on that one. Grit of the teeth. With a smile underneath as well, as is always the case when they play. Coach Sriwachime tackle trying to navigate Thailand to a first ever top 10 finish, and at the moment trying to navigate them to their first lead in sets so far in the second stage. They do have the lead in this third set as they look to take a 2-1 lead overall. Tap down Nuek Jang with power. Nazia Dimitrova with a dagger down to the deck. 13-13. Firing through the legs of the libero. And that's a gift for Nazia Dimitrova. 2 in a row for her to turn the lead back in Bulgaria's favour. You sense it's going to be that kind of a third set, back and forth. Tremendous rally. Pushed to the back of the court and out of the reach in the end of Todorova. Stretching to try and reach in the libero, but it just had enough. After that tremendous save, going over her head to force the ball away from her teammates. Ralawan, Apinyapong on the angle across court. Thailand ahead. Lead change after lead change. Past the double block. Got her angle spot on. All very close to the baseline, but just beyond it off the serve from Onima Sityrak, who wants a challenge straight away. And her coach obliges. 15-15 as it stands. Did this serve from Onima Sityrak catch a piece of the baseline? We're about to find out. No, it didn't. Again, the official spot on. And we are again neck and neck, 15-15 here in set 3. Nothing to separate these two just yet. Nastia Dimitrova to serve for Bulgaria. Drill downwards, saved up off the net though. Thailand will reload and refire and score. Tap down Nuat Jang takes them into the technical timeout with the slenderest of leads, 16-15.
Line เนี่ยต้องแม่น ลายนี้ต้องแม่น ลายนี้ต้องแม่น 7 9 ต้องแม่นเลย เพราะว่าอะไร มันจะได้รับดึงมานะช่วยหน่อย ถ้า 3 เมตรเรียกได้ เรียกตรงตัวไหนเขาได้แท็กเน้นมาด้านหลังก่อน ถ้าไม่ได้จริงไปนี่ช่วยกันรองหน่อยเชียร์กันหน่อย
Well, this is money time right now. The final stretch of a pivotal third set approaching. Thailand with the lead, 16-15. Making just their 5th appearance at the World Championships. They didn't make their competition debut until playing here in Japan in 1998, so they've qualified for 5 of the last 7 editions now. Bulgaria in their 12th appearance in this competition. Their best finish came on their competition debut all the way back in 1952. They were 4th out of 8 teams that year. They get back level off the hit from Mira Todorova. Bulgaria were 11th in Italy 4 years ago at the last edition. Thailand were 13th on their debut in 98 and then again in 2010. That's their best finish. They have a wonderful chance to try and improve on that here in Japan. They lead 17-16. Karikasheva to keep it alive. He throw helps it over. A chance to set here for the captain, Tinkau, who drills one. Thailand by 2. Nine points now for Pleomjit Tinkau, who stepped up with some big moments. That one lands as well for Malakar Kantong. Thailand by 3. Starting to believe now, their fans, that they could take their first lead in sets here in Osaka. Timeout Bulgaria.
Хващайте топката и равни ръцете. Сетвайте, нека ви клонат. И обаче трябва по-активно да дърпате ръцете. Хайде, давай, там посреща. Давай, хайде!
Well, Thailand finished the first round in Kobe with a 3-1 win over Azerbaijan. It meant they were 3-2 in the first round. They lost both of their first 2 matches here in straight sets to China and Italy. They've taken their first set in Osaka already here, and they're looking to take their first lead in Osaka. 6 points away. Malakar Kantong to serve. And to serve wide. So Bulgaria able to close the gap to 2. Moxley comes in for Kantong.
From Bulgaria, number 12, Maria Karakasheva.
Just at 19 years of age. City wrap. So delightfully elevates it over the top of the defense. Thailand lead by 3. Onoma City rack up to 12 points ahead of everybody else. Couple of errors on serve for them though. Wailuano Pinyipong this time. Tough to take for the Thai coach. Another from Bulgaria as well though, from the captain Hristina Ruseva. Thailand only need 4 more. A shank serve reception, pounced upon at the net, kept alive brilliantly in the backcourt though, and the Thai block is there on the far side. Kpal and Nuekjang taking them one huge step towards this third set. And their blocking has been really impressive so far here today. Off the top of the block this time. The pipe attack from Pleomjit Tinkau. Thailand by 5 thanks to their number 5. And the captain on serve now as they look to finish the job here in set 3. And an ace! What a captain's contribution down the stretch. 6 set points for Thailand as they look to come from behind to take the lead. City round. Typical Thai tenacity. Back from behind against Bulgaria to to get themselves ahead, 2-1. Onima Sittirath, the leading scorer in the match, finishes off a pivotal third set as Thailand race away in the end. It had been close until the finish, and the Thais found fifth gear. After losing the first 25-18, they win the second 25-22, and then the third 25-18, and now all of a sudden it becomes a must-win fourth set for Bulgaria.
Zostane situacije.
If you can dance, show me some dance moves.
Нито тръгваме да играме защита, нито спираме да изпълняваме задачи на пот. Казахме това всичко, което е транзично, равно.
Oh, nice камераです.
Рамби, разтежда, нека ви хвалят.
Welcome back to the Osaka Municipal Central Gymnasium, where Thailand have taken the third set, 25-18, to take a 2-1 lead. 7 more points off attack hits. Blocks were even. 3 more off ace, though. And 3 fewer on the errors of their opponents. But comfortable in the end after Thailand raced away down the final stretch. They're looking to seal this in 4 now. And Bulgaria have to respond. Otherwise, it's 3 defeats from 3 for them so far here in Osaka. Thailand had been facing the prospect of losing 3 straight matches at the World Championships for the first time since 2010. Now they're on course to tie their all-time record of 4 wins at a World Championships if they can carry their momentum into the 4th here. And they take the lead in the 4th. Leonjit Tinkau really has stepped up when Thailand have needed some inspiration. It's already a big achievement for them here. They've won 3 matches and a single World Championships for only the 2nd ever time. They won 4 games back in 2010. They're looking to tie that record here in 2018. Bulgaria on the board in set 4, 1-1. Oh no, they went the other way, and you can see the protest from their captain, Kristina Ruseva. And from the coach, not happy here at all. Makes it the first 3 in a row for Thailand. What a start to the 4th, thanks to the number 4. Oh, brilliant retaliation from Paskova. It looked like it was going to be an ace. When it caught the top of the net, it was dug out by Dimitrova and returned with interest by Miroslava Paskova. Tie block in the way. Paskova again. Saved by Panoy with the outstretched left hand. The jazz to the net, kept alive by Thailand off their knees. Two of them down on the deck. Tremendous defense. Here she comes again. Stopped in the backcourt by Malakar Kantong. Thailand to try and push it over. Wailuan Pinyupong. Karakesheva helps it up. Help to the backcourt again. No way through for Bulgaria. City wrap down for the score. No. Third time lucky perhaps for the number 6. Paskova denied once more. Overhead, high into the lights. Bulgaria to reload and to fire against the block. Remarkable rally, goes on and on. Driven back, stopped by Wailuan. The set to the far side, to the backcourt. Bulgaria standing firm as well. Dimitrova all the way through and off the mark. The Bulgarian barrage unable to breach the Thai barricades again. Absolutely no way through. Even defending down on their knees, almost a minute. Remarkable defense on both sides of the floor. It's another really entertaining rally. It's another miscue by Bulgaria. Gagana Dimitrova firing over on the far side, wide of the mark. Thailand have won 5 of the first 6 points in set 4. Or have they? There is going to be a challenge from the Bulgarian bench. No. It will be a 5-1 Thailand lead, and it will be now a Bulgaria timeout to try and sort them out.
Да. Тези топки, които видват дългото разиграване, тогава може да не търсите посока, търсете блокаута през крайния задължително. Има едно второ разиграване, не сте сигурни от игрането, търсете блока. Търсете блока обаче задължително през външни, на късна страна. Айде.
Thailand tremendous so far here in the 4th set. Taking 5 of the first 6 points. Bulgaria needing a rethink and a regroup. And now needing a response. Will this run go on the serve of Pornpoon Gaypart? No. Here's the pretty quick and simple answer. Bulgaria get their first serve in a while through Miroslava Paskova. City rack over hit and beyond the baseline. 2 in a row for Bulgaria. They've halved that early deficit now. Well left by Todorova in the backcourt. City rack down with power, forcing her way through her opposite number. Despite the best efforts of Paskova to keep it alive. Dimitrova finding a way through, and Bulgaria are finding a way back. One of a couple in double figures for them. Waterfalls inside of the block from Wailawana Pinyapon. He's able to find that gap between the block penetration and the top of the net. Just off the left hand, in fact, of Dimitrova into the other blocker. She scores as well. Thailand in front by 4 at the first technical timeout of set 4. They've made a really good start in terms of trying to seal this one in 4 sets.
เนี่ยบอลไปไหลนะมันพยายามออกโค้งไม่ได้แต้มไหมยังไงมันก็ต้องมาไหลมีคนหนึ่งมี3 เมตร 1 3 เมตร 1หน่องมานี่เลยนะหน่องเคลื่อนหน่องไม่ต้องนั่นก้าวมาก้าวนึงเลยถูกไหม
Следвани прав повече брейк топки. Трябва да рискуваме малко повече сервиса. Но те брейк топка не трябва да правят. Айде!
Well, she's the personification. Gergana Dimitrova of Bulgaria's struggles here. She was remarkable in set 1. And Bulgaria were clinical, and in the end, the 25-18 scoreline flattered Thailand. But since then, Dimitrova has struggled, and so too have Bulgaria. Nadia Dimitrova, though, is trying to pick up the pieces and restructure Bulgaria's challenge here in set 4. Quick hit from Tinkau, stopped in the backcourt. Tip to the net, they'll go again and find a way through. Thailand by 4, 9-5. Youngjit Tinkau stopped initially by Dimitrova. Gate Pop with the good tip, Wailawan there to finish. One got a fingertip or 2 off the block for the score from Marisha Karakesheva. Bulgaria desperate for each and every point now to try and cling in here. They certainly don't want to be facing this kind of a deficit towards the end of this set. They're looking to close it quickly here before the midway point. Back within 2. We are going to have a timeout here. Bulgaria 7, Thailand 9 in the 4th.
Успел да играете в атака. Трябва да завършваме, не трябва да ги даваме да се развиват. Диви, техническо пайко.
Well, those Thailand fans are used to seeing their team go the distance. 3 5-setters in their 5 matches in the first stage in Kobe. Their other 2 with 3-1 scorelines. They played more sets than anybody in the first stage and suffered 2 really bad injuries. Bulgaria's ace hit closes the gap to 1. You do have to wonder about fatigue for this short-handed Thai team. Playing with just 12 players altogether rather than 14 and playing those long matches, battling hard against big opponents. Wailawan squeezes it inside the block again, not for the first time in this fourth set. It is the first 3 5-setters that Thailand have ever played, by the way, at the World Championships. Those ones in Kobe. Their previous 22 matches in this tournament had all been decided within 4 sets at the most. Bulgaria back within 1 again. Despite it being so tight and tense and agonizingly beyond the reach of the captain, she's still smiling. They really have enjoyed their journey here in Japan. And there's her emphatic response. Leonjik Tinkau exploding up towards the top of the net to hammer it down. Bang! Against the net, but even Thailand won't be able to recover that one. And these two now are trading blows and alternating points back and forth, 1 by 1. The lead keeps changing between 1 and 2. Can Bulgaria finally score a point on their serve to tie level? Stuffed back in their faces by the Thai block. It might have been the best blocking performance of the tournament for them. A team not renowned for its blocking ability, but they have stepped up today. Still a little joy for Gagana Dimitrova. Plenty of joy, though, for Oliver Sitirak, who just keeps on scoring. And Thailand just keep on coming. They're up by 3 against Bulgaria now. Oh, Bulgaria survive a poor serve reception to get a much-needed point. Miroslava Paskova on the far side. Thailand should have done better with it. One number 6 beating the other at the net. A break for Bulgaria. Helped over when it looked like it was going to be an ace. Here they come again, though. Can't finish it off, Bulgaria. Will they be made to pay? No, they won't. This time the Bulgarian block forming big. Gagana Dimitrova can't score a spike right now, but she provides a big bit of help to her namesake for that block. Nazia Dimitrova getting the final touch. And there they are again, back to back, big time, double Bulgarian blocks, and they are back level. 13-13. A Dimitrova wall that's unbreachable right now. They're there again. This time Nazia Dimitrova alongside Laura Kitipova. Bulgaria, from 3 down, have got themselves ahead. It's all about the front line of defense. And that one to the back corner, just off the mark for Gagana Dimitrova again. Another grit of the teeth and a shake of the head. She can't seem to find her flow on offense. Nine points in the first set, only 5 since. Bulgaria ahead though, 15-14, 1 point away from the technical timeout off the stray serve. Frustration for him. Are Thailand going to a 5th set again? Now these championships, you wonder. Pushed over, sheer force, will and determination from Kitipova. Bulgaria by 2 at the technical timeout. Coming from behind, showing their resilience.
Yeah, พอปั๊บไปรู้แล้วลูกนี้จะไปไหนมาไหนแล้วถูกไหมจุดต้องแม่นเพราะฉะนั้นการควบคุมบอลสำคัญมากถ้าเราควบคุมไม่ได้เราจะเล่นยากนะเพราะฉะนั้นยืดหน่อยพยายามเอาตัวให้รอบตีนะบางทีถ้าตีโค้งไม่ได้เอาลงสนามเลยตีพัดตีอะไรออกไปเลยนะเพราะมันแน่นทำไงได้
They've certainly got their money's worth at this tournament, those Thai fans. 5 setters against Korea, the USA, Russia in Kobe, and potentially another here against Bulgaria in Osaka. Still a long way to go here in the 4th. The 4th set that Bulgaria need to win, and they have responded. Nasia Dimitrova, the number 2, leading the way with 19 now. And the ace on serve for Gagana Dimitrova. That's what she needed to provide a boost, and that's certainly what her team needed. Up to 15 points, the number 1. Off balance and off the mark from Karakesheva. Two points the gap again for Thailand to try and overcome. They're on serve with Tat Dao Nuek Jang. A really good back set across to the far side to get Nasia Dimitrova one-on-one, and she adds to her sizable tally. Up to the 20-point mark now, the number 2. Serve too long though. Bulgaria, despite their best efforts, can't pull ahead. It's going to remain too close for comfort. Malakar Kantong to serve next for Thailand. Dug out somehow despite the towering leap of Ruseva. Over the top of her this time, off the top of the Thai block. Tremendous save down to the right by Sitirak. Force back over. Bulgaria to come again with the explosion down the pipe this time that stopped in the backcourt. Sitirak over the top. Once more, hammered against Leandric Tinkau. A monster block one-on-one down the centre. Backcourt defence, followed by net defence. No way through for Bulgaria. And that time the double block in the way. The Thais have tied level. 18-18. What a remarkable blocking performance from one of the smallest teams in Japan. 9 stuff blocks now in the match, 2 in a row.
เราจังหวะบล็อกกับดีเฟนเราดีขึ้นใช่ไหมโต้กลับกับทีมมันกระโดดเราไม่ได้เอาตัวให้รอดตีไม่ได้ตีข้างตีอย่างเงี้ยแล้วไม่เป็นไรนะ
The captain Bloomjit Tinkau with a couple of those stuff blocks, and Tatdanuik Jack has got 3 for Thailand. 18-18 in set 4. Kept up by Payroy. Backcourt attack. Timmy Trover put everything behind that one and got it to stick. She came down the pipe like a Bulgarian battering ram and just hammered it home. Sitting round with a sizzler to Dimitrova, saying anything you can do, I can do too. Smash. 19 points for her now. 19-19 in the 4th set. Bulgaria back ahead off the towering leap at the net from Kristina Usova. This 4th set is going right down to the wire. Barakova in to serve for Bulgaria here, who lead 20-19. City Rag squeezing one inside of the block. Thailand level again, 20-20. They're 5 points away from taking maximum points in the standings here. Bulgaria 5 points away from forcing a set 5. Tinkau's touch, saved by the diving libero. Dimitrova helped it, but away from all of their teammates by Wailawana Pinyapon. Off the top of the block, saved in the backcourt. Dimitrova helps it up. And finding a way through. Paskova from the far side. Bulgaria by 2. Cause for concern for Thailand, who will call the timeout. Bulgaria just 3 points away from forcing set 5.
Get it. Please do center внимава, помагайте така.
ได้มันเสิร์ฟดีเรารับดีได้ได้
2 hours and 12 minutes they went against the USA, and 2 hours and 18 against Russia. 2 monster matchups back in Kobe. Over the 2-hour mark against Korea as well, Thailand. It's been a little more straightforward for them in terms of quick matches here in Osaka. 2 straight sets defeats against Italy and China, but this one looks like it could go the distance again. Unless they can come back right at the end of set 4. Only a 1-point game now. Malakar Kantong comes back in. Moxley goes out. High off the top of the block. Trying to attack back to Jan. They got a touch off the block to carry it out of bounds on the far side. Bulgarian disbelief. The Thailand tie. 22-22. Well, that was not a block touch, there was a fault. Somehow dug out by Gaypard and helped over, but a Bulgarian score. 23-22. 2 points away, thanks to the number 2, who just about saw that point over the line. There's Dimitrova. There she is again, lashing across court and getting the score according to the officials, but not according to the Thai coach, who is going to challenge. As it stands, 2 set points for Bulgaria. Was this in or out on this near sideline? Does this find a piece of the line? Oh, nowhere near. He's just used it as an opportunity to talk to his players here.
The challenge was not successful.
How are they going to deal with this situation, Thailand? 2 set points to save. City Rack. Back to the baseline overhead set to try and finish it. There you go. We're going all the way to set 5. Bulgaria respond after Thailand had done the same, having trailed early on. Bulgaria ahead, taking the first set 25-18. Thailand taking the second and third 25-22 and 25-18 respectively, before Bulgaria retaliate in set 4 to take it 25-22. And remarkably, for the 4th time at these World Championships, these Thai players, playing without 2 of their top attacking talents, are going all the way beyond the 2-hour mark and to a 5th and decisive set, 1st to 15, when we return in just a moment. Battle back to take us into set 5, winning set 4 25-22. 5 more points off attack hits. Blocks were even at 3-3. 2 more points on serve, and winning the set despite only 3 points off the errors of their opponents. Bulgaria haven't lost at 3 matches in a row at a single World Championship since 2002. When they lost against Russia, Cuba and Brazil. That's what they've avoided, or at least delayed, against Thailand, having lost their first 2 here in stage 2. Thailand, of course, lost both of theirs in stage 2 in the first 2 days of competition as well. Both of these teams searching for their first win of the second round. And although they can't make the final 6, there's still plenty on the line. Thailand's hoping for a top 10 finish for the first time in their history. And Bulgaria battling to avoid the bottom. And now each and every point has that little bit of extra pressure, that little bit of extra weight. Instead of first to 25, it's first to 15 here in the fifth. 22 straight matches at World Championships for Thailand without going to a fifth set. And now 4 of their 8 matches here in 2018 have gone all the way. Zhang lands the first blow off the fifth. And Tatao take off on top of the net, taking her to 13 points. What a response from Paskova, generating plenty of power. It takes something special to smash the ball unreturnable to the feet of this Thai defense. Oh, Kantong lands the next blow. 2-1 Thailand. Kantong, one of 5 Thai players in double figures. Paskova again off the top of the block. That'll tie Bulgaria level. She's got both of their points here in the fifth. 2-2 on sets, 2-2 on points. Nothing to separate these two in about an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, what a smash from Sitirak, who buries the ball in the floor. What a performance from Sitirak, 21 points now. Left a dent in the floor with that hit. And she gets the ace on serve as well. Thailand lead 4-2. And Sitirak has 22. She's led the team in each of the last 3 games, 23 against Azerbaijan, 14 against China, 13 against Italy. Across court, up into the air, can they save it here? Bulgaria helped over. Thailand will reload. Now Bulgaria a chance to set to the far side across court. And finding a piece of the line or a piece of the defence, but tremendous diligence to retrieve it beyond the baseline and to come back strong with Nazia Dimitrova. Fine margins in this fine game. Thailand up by 2 again, another towering leap at the top of the net. Wailawana Pinyapon. Well, they lack in height, they make up 4 in heart. She comes out, Kamlang Mak comes in. Again, Dimitrova generating all kinds of power to continue her fine scoring match. 25 points now to lead all scorers from the number 2. Dimitrova on serve now, the 22-year-old. Sitirak down the centre, off the mark. Bulgaria level, 5-5. These two neck and neck in this race to the finish again. Thailand's main offensive weapon misfiring. Ooh, that was close, but it catches the line. Thailand left it. They all made the decision. Somebody perhaps gave the call. A timeout called by Thailand. They've gone behind.
ให้บอลที่เจอนะสำคัญที่สุดให้บอลผู้บอลบอกแล้วเราเล่นโครงสร้างมากไม่ได้เพราะฉะนั้นถ้าบอลอย่างเงี้ยให้ผสมมาก่อนแล้วค่อยเล่นเข้าใจไหมนะไม่งั้นเราจะมีโอกาสถูกไหมนะไม่เป็นไรเพราะบอลมันเป็น
เวียดนาม6 เท่าไทยแลนด์
Well, their back and forth roller coaster ride against Korea saw them come out on top in 5. Thailand, they won the first 2 sets against Russia, but then lost 3 in a row. They lost the first 2 against the USA, but then won 2 in a row to get back on level terms before losing it in the 5th. What's going to happen in this one? Bulgaria ahead, 7-5. No joy for Thailand, even off the back of that timeout. Nasya Dimitrova doing a bit of everything. 26 points now for the number 2. That'll be Thailand's point, though. They're reaching over call against Bulgaria. And this one is as tight can be again. Bulgaria 1 point away from the change of ends here in the 5th set. Brilliant accuracy, power and precision generated across to the sideline by Karakasheva. It was left by the Thai libero, Supatra Payroy. That was a mistake. Small miscalculations and misjudgments can cost a team in this position with a match this close. Bulgaria lead 8-6. Laura Kittypova, the setter, to serve. Alakar Canton comes out for Thailand. Moxrey is in. Eight-6 Bulgaria. What can Kittypova serve up? Nuek Jang. Stopped by the libero. Against the block of Pinyapong. Touched over the top of the top block of Pinyapong down to the deck. So quick to retrieve it. City Rock can't beat the block. And Thailand don't look like they can beat Bulgaria right now. Trailing by 3. A timeout called by coach Sriwachime. Tackle again. Despite the best efforts of Wailuana Pinyapong, City Rack struggling on the spike.
เราจะเสียเองเขาก็มีโอกาสเพราะฉะนั้นสำคัญที่สุดเฮ้ยตั้งใจแล้วก็ทำแล้วจะสำเร็จถ้าเราคิดว่าเราทำไม่ได้มันจะไม่เกิดสำเร็จเราต้องความคิดมาก่อนว่าเราต้องทำได้แล้วก็ทำให้มันสำเร็จ
None of those 5th sets that Thailand contested in Kobe were as close as the 4 that preceded them. They beat South Korea 15-11. They lost 9-15 to Russia, and they lost 15-11 against the US. Can they keep this one close? Big deflection off the block. Helps them eat into that 3-point deficit. Point they desperately needed off the back of the timeout. awkward hit. The chance maybe for Thailand to get on top in the rally. Setirak smashes one through the libero. And Thailand are back in touch. Timeout called by Bulgaria this time.
ตอนนี้เราเสิร์ฟไป12 17นี่ถูกไหมเพราะฉะนั้นมันเหลือ11ไปตรงนี้เพราะฉะนั้นบีบมาหน่อยนะบีบมันกึ่งไว้หน่อยถูกไหมทีนี้มันจะเหลือเบอร์ 1ถูกไหมครับ
Как тръгват гласи чисти, виж тази ситуация може да рискуваш да си финала тръка, да си финал. Айде, дай!
Just to clarify the situation for you, both teams have already earned a point by taking this to a 5th set. The winner, though, will get the extra point to add to their tally in the standings. It is 1st to 15, and Bulgaria lead 9-8. Thailand's hoping to complete a comeback from 3 down here. And they're getting close, but not close enough. Paskova drilling that back towards the baseline. Bulgaria within 5. She's got 17 now. Only Setirak and Nasra Dimitrova have more. Grimace on the face of coach Ivan Petkov. His team aren't going to make this one easy. The stray serve allowing Thailand to root back in. Helped up by Gabe Bart. The attack again, stopped on the near side. Paskova struggling twice. That one pushed all the way to the back, saved, helped over by Pyongyang Tinkau somehow. Bulgaria will come again on the far side. This time it lands for Gergana Dimitrova. A demoralising blow to Thailand, having dug so deep. Setirak down to save it. Pyongyang Tinkau somehow got it over, but Dimitrova finished off the rally once and for all. 11-9 Bulgaria. Setirak back against the block, got it to land. It looks like a 5th set, but might well go the distance for the first time in these championships for Thailand after those other ones which had been decided by at least 4 points. This is the finest of margins. Tom come in for Gate Part as they change their setter. Cam Tong in for Moxley. And Nutsura Tom come straight on to serve. Parakova in for Ruseva. Or rather the other way around, Ruseva back in. Can Thailand get level? No. Bulgaria edging point by point, inch by inch, closer and closer towards clinching a 3-2 win. And towards lifting themselves away from Azerbaijan at the bottom. Tinkau somehow got it over. Bulgaria steadied themselves though against the antenna. That's a Thailand point. Neither team can win a point on serve at the moment. Let's see if Thailand can change that with their leading scorer, Onima Setirak. 25 points so far, her best tally in the tournament. They can set right on top of the net. Nasya Dimitrova putting a nail in the Thai coffin. And putting a dent in the floor. Lumjit Tinkau against the block, out of bounds, 13-12. Now what a big point this one is. Thailand with a chance to tie level. Otherwise, Bulgaria will have a couple of match points. Little to no room for error on serve for the captain. The set on top of the net. The big one-on-one denial from Nuyatjan to shut down the leading scorer in the match and tie us up in the fifth at 13-13.
คลิปพอได้ลงคลิปไม่ลงนะตัดนี่เลยนะพอมันออกนี่นะรู้ว่าออกนี่เห็นไหมออกมานี่คลิปมันนี่เลยนะช่วยหน่อยให้ปูอ่านเฮ้ยคลิปเต่าอย่างเดียวเลยนะช้านะเพราะแม่งมาแน่เหลี่ยมเนี้ยแนนอยู่ที่เดิมนะปูถ้าไม่ทันใครอยู่นี่ตั้นใครอยู่นอนนะ
Well, what a match and what a performance from Thailand in terms of trying to come back. And what a performance on block. It's been a real block party for them in Osaka this afternoon. 5 stuff blocks now for Tatdao Nuyatjan. This point for the lead. Nuyatjan off the top of the block. Drilled down, somehow dug out by Tomko. Nuyatjan will try again. There's an error from Thailand. And Bulgaria have the lead, and Bulgaria have the match point. Tough to take for Nuyatjan. Now or never for Thailand to save it. No room for error left. They got it. Wailawana Pinyapong squeezes it inside of the block. 14-14. And in the 5th set, we are going beyond the distance. It becomes first to 16. Gadepard back in for Tomkom to set for Thailand. Malakar Kantong to serve. Almost served up an ace. Bulgaria just about survive. Hanging by a thread. Wailawana Pinyapong. Back set to the near side, into the net. That's their point. But it's the Thais' first match point. The 4th time they've contested a 5-setter at these World Championships, and this is the closest of them all. There is going to be a challenge from Bulgaria, though. That point for Thailand not in the bag just yet. Has he just made that challenge to have a word with his team, you wonder? It's for a block touch. He's having a good long discussion with Laura Kittypova, the head coach, Ivan Petkov. As it stands, Thailand lead 15-14 in the 5th with a match point, having saved a match point against them already. Certainly no block touch there.
No touch challenge.
But the coach has had a good long period to get a message across to his team here. Let's see if that pays dividends. Thailand serving for the match. Wailawana Pinyapong across court, dug out by the libero. Against the block, and out of bounds and back level. And this riveting roller coaster ride of a match goes on and on. Yet another twist, yet another turn. Kept alive by Nuyatjan. Wailawana Pinyapong against the block. They're all scrambling around in the front court for it. Nuyatjan drives it to the back court. Great stop by the libero. Comes back out Thailand. And Bulgaria have their 2nd match point. Kurgana Dimitrova taking them to within touching distance of the finish line. Can they finally stick their heads across it? No. Here's the answer. 16-16. What a decider here. We've gone over 20 minutes in a first to 15 set. Twice off the block, they lost it in the air, Thailand. Bulgaria looking to make it third time lucky in terms of match points. 17-16 they lead. And miscommunication, now they can try and get on top. Bulgaria, they can't set though. And it's wide of the mark on the far side. It was guided back really well from this near side when Thailand struggled to deal with the serve. And it's 17-17. Bulgaria back ahead. Gergana Dimitrova saving her best for last. An explosive start to this match, then a quiet spell. And now she's caught fire again. Their fourth match point. City Rack against the block, kept alive. For how long though? Now it's Thailand who are hanging by a thread. Can they get back on top? City Rack against the block. Breathless and breathtaking. Bulgaria get there in the end. A marathon matchup that went a remarkable 23 minutes in the fifth set. Bulgaria back from the brink, having trailed 2-1 after Thailand had turned the tide in their favour already. And Bulgaria came out winning a must-win fourth set, 25-22, before taking the decider 19-17. One of the longest matches, if not the longest, in this tournament. Now between two teams who could no longer make the final six, we saw just how much it means to finish as high in the placings as possible. Bulgaria get their first win of the second stage. Thailand now 3 matches in Osaka, 3 defeats. They'll take a point from this one, but it's a point that may well make it difficult for them to finish 5th and to get that top 10 finish that they were after. We'll see the pool F standings in a moment. Turkey overtaking Thailand earlier with their win over Azerbaijan. Thailand will be 1 point behind Turkey, and actually those two face each other tomorrow, so that will be to decide who finishes 5th, and Bulgaria will face Azerbaijan. And Azerbaijan will need to take maximum points in that one to avoid finishing bottom of the pile. Great resilience from both teams here. First from Thailand to come from behind to take the lead, and then from Bulgaria to come from behind and win it. Look how close a match that was. 109 points to 107 overall. 3 sets to 2 Bulgaria. 4 more points from attack hits, 3 more on block, 2 fewer on serve, 3 fewer off the errors of their opponents. Watertight and well worth the watch here in Osaka. The set times, and you look to that set 5, 23 minutes for a first to 15 set. That was after contesting a half-hour 4th set, which Bulgaria just got the better of. An absolute rollercoaster ride of a matchup that, for the 4th time at these World Championships for Thailand, went over the 2-hour mark.
Good 5 set today. How was your game today?
Well, it was really tough and we are really tired, but in the end, it's the most important thing that we won. So, and thank you also for the fans and everybody in the gym. It's really good organization.
Last question. Just say hello to all Japanese fans, please.
Hello, Japanese fans. Thank you for your support.
The two Dimitrovas combining for 48 points for Bulgaria today to lead them to victory. She had 20. Her namesake Nisa led the way with 28. Before we leave you, we'll have a quick look at the updated Pool F standings. You can see Turkey now are ahead of Thailand for 5th spot and a 10th place or top 10 finish. And then down the bottom, Bulgaria edging ahead of Azerbaijan. Turkey face Thailand and Bulgaria face Azerbaijan tomorrow. We've got 2 heavyweight bouts still to come here today, though. Italy against Russia and China against the USA. But it's been a pleasure having your company for this one. Thank you for being a part of the game.